And for Tier 2, also it is beneficial. It is a roadmap to improve the programs. What are the best practices they are following, and what are the teaching methods, pedagogy, and other strategies they are following, they can assess. So before going to the content, I would like to ask you one thing. What is the biggest challenge facing management education today, as per your view? If someone have some points, please. You can type also in the chat box.
Yes. Requested participant to type any questions in the chat box. We'll just take it one by one later. Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah. So as per your views, what are the biggest challenge facing management education today? Any answers? Oh, Tier 3 college is facing admission. Okay, that is interesting. Any other challenges? Okay, quality faculty. Yeah. Okay, let us move to my perspectives. What are the challenges we are facing today? You know that one of the main challenge the management education today facing are limited employability. I'm not saying that employability is not available. There are n number of opportunities available, but it is limited. That means when a student is specialized in human resource, or if a student is specialized in finance, they will end up their career in some other field. That is what the current practices I am observing in the industry. Many students are also telling the same thing, ma'am. I have done specialization in finance, but now doing HR job or marketing job. So that is the one of the biggest challenge facing by MBA candidates nowadays, limited employability. But this is not concerned to India. It is a global concern because I have read an article recently. It says that 23% of Harvard MBAs are jobless. So what about our scenario? So it is not a big concern, but we are facing limited employability. And another challenge nowadays we are seeing is lack of skills. When I interacted with many placement officers and many recruiters, even HR professionals also, I have a lot of friends in the corporate world where they are recruiting, and they are in such designations like in the mainly in the HR. So uh, what they said is many candidates, whoever they are hiring, they don't have the enough skills to manage the work. So that is one of the another challenge nowadays management education is facing. MBA candidates do not have the required skills for the industry. There is a skill gap. Industry, whatever the industry need, that is not projected by the candidates at the workplace. And another challenge is there is a lack of industry academy collaboration. See, how many institutes in India have good industrial collaboration? I have associated with many Tier 3 institutions where industrial tie-ups are very few. Few types are there, that is all. But I cannot say that it is a big one. Uh, Very few numbers are there. And that too, it is not working properly. We can say that when we take all the management institutions in India, we can say that approximately 30% might have this partnership. And another one I observed is the faculty. like how many have the industrial experience? Hardly we can find 20% of faculty have industrial experience who are teaching in the management institutes, because industrial experts are very much required in the management institutes. They have give the students insights about the real life corporate world and the real life experiences and all. But so that is another challenge. There is a lack of industry academia collaboration. And many next challenge is limited focus on the soft skills and emotional intelligence. Many institutes heavily focus on the theoretical concepts and other areas. There is a limited focus on soft skills and, of course, emotional intelligence. We can say that 25% of the institutions may be focused on the soft skills and emotional intelligence. And also, we can say that the companies or the industries who are hiring the candidates, 15% have the necessary soft skills. That is a big concern nowadays, because after hiring many experts, they told me that they are giving training to the candidates because of the lack of the soft skills. Next challenge is a limited use of technology and digitalization. We are living in the digital world, but how many institutes use the technology properly, or how many are digital, how many use the digital technology properly? That is a question. Maybe 20%, approximately 20% institutions use that digital platforms for the learning. And another concern is the management graduates. When when the industry or the companies they hire, 10% of the management graduates are possessing the necessary digital skills. Digital skills nowadays, it is very important. Wherever which specialization they are, which area they work, they need that digital skills. That is important. So according to my perspective, these are the main challenges facing by management institutes today. And also, when we look into the data, we can find around approximately, it is not the right correct figure, around 8,000 or 7,500 plus management colleges are there. And in this 3,500 B schools, we know that 21 IIMs are there. When we look into the 1991, we had only 130 management institution. Now it rise to this number. So another challenge is supply is more, but lot of barriers or lot of challenges the candidates are facing regarding the skills, even technical, digital, soft skills. So many challenges are there. And the institutes, many institutes, they do not have internationally accreditations. So as per the data, 29 are now internationally accredited. So that is another challenge. So the question is, so if there is no international accreditation, what it indicates? Global visibility is less, right? So we can say that when we come to the challenges, again, we can divide all these challenges into three main parameters. One is the quality, one is the visibility, and the another one is the alignment. Alignment of what? Alignment of the curriculum with the industrial needs. Whether it is in alignment or out of alignment, that we have to check. So these are the main three concerns the management institutes are facing. So what we can do for this, or what are the trends we have to keep in mind while teaching the students? As educators, we are more focused on the grooming of these children, right? These students. So what we have to do in our classrooms, what we can do more, that is what we are going to discuss today. So according to the first trend, we are discussing about the trends. The first trend is experiential learning. So all of you know that experiential learning is something different. We have to do some real life experiences or real life projects, the case studies and all simulations. But how many institutes are focusing on experiential learning? As per my observation, many management institutes, they heavily focus on the theory. When I discussed with the faculty members, they also said, Madam, we have to complete the syllabus. We have to prepare the students for the examination. Of course, our education system is in such a way that we are focusing more on marks and all, that we can agree. But management institutes are different. It is MBA course is different. It is not like other course. It is a professional course. So there is no need to focus heavily on the theoretical aspects. What we can do is we have to teach the concepts properly, and we have to use the classrooms for other activities like case studies, role plays, management games, presentations. Thereby, the students can gain more confidence, more presentation skills, more soft skills they will gain. So experiential learning is very important. The educators, the faculty members, they have to incorporate case studies, role plays, simulations, then management games, presentations more in their classroom. That is very important. So that what is the benefit of this? Student will actively participate in that. You can improve the retention rate. We can improve the engagement of the students. They will actively come to the college. They will not bunk your class. So we have to include all these activities in our classroom. Like, for example, if you're if you're handling supply chain management subject, give assignments based on case studies, or you can send the students assign group work, group projects. If 60 students are there, divide the classroom into 10 groups. uh, give 10 topics to the students based on the syllabus, based on the concepts. Send them to find out the supply chain management of the retail outlets or wholesale outlet. There are a lot of opportunities there. Assignment should be given in such a way that the students will learn. Assign mini project work and you also be a part of that. So what you have to do is you have to guide the students properly how to do and in what way they have to conduct those activities and all. So in that way, the students, many benefits are there. The students, they will learn how to do a teamwork, how to do collaborations, thereby ask them to present whatever the findings and whatever the learnings they experience through this mini projects and all. Thereby their presentation skills will improve. So focus on the concepts. Do not spoon feed the students the entire theory and all. Make your classroom more actively in games, role plays, case studies, group discussions, debate, and all. Thereby, the students will come to the college regularly. They will actively participate in the presentations and other practices. So, also, suppose you're taking entrepreneurship development paper, assign the projects, assign the work based on that. Like, encourage them to start or run a small shop, or collect data from the from other entrepreneurs and all. Thereby, they will make a project work. So in that way, we have to do, and finally, you have to tell the students to present whatever the findings they have collected in the classroom. So thereby, we can improve their presentation skills also. So experiential learning is very much important in today's world, because it is changing. We are living in a fast-paced, changing world. So it is very important. So I told you when we focus on the this experiential learning, the creativity of the students will increase. The leadership qualities will increase. They will learn how to collaborate with others. They will learn how to do the teamwork properly, how to be a good entrepreneur, and also the critical thinking, the problem solving skills, all will improve when we focus more on experiential learning. Recently, I told my students, some of my colleagues also assign the students. Now this Kumbh Mela is going, right? Mahakumbh Mela is going. So we can send a group of students there. There they will learn how the supply chain management process is happening in that Mela, how the organizers are using it, what is the branding, cultural branding, what is the marketing techniques they have implemented, and how they are handling that crisis. Now, recently, one incident happened. So, how they are managing that? Because that is, they are managing a huge number of people there. So, the students will learn in the real life experience. So we, as faculties or as educators, we can encourage the students to visit such places and let them prepare a report based on that. There they will learn the supply chain management activities. They will learn the crisis management. They will analyze the marketing techniques the organizers used there to attract the people there. So all these are we can include in the experiential learning. So as educators, we have to incorporate the experiential learning in our classroom. That is one trend we have to implement. The second trend is digitalization and online learning. See, I told you the classrooms are mainly for activities, not for teaching. Teaching, we have to focus. Okay, we have to teach the students concept only. Do not go for all the in-depth syllabus and all. We have to teach the concept. For that, we can use the technology properly. You can record your classes and send to the students. Thereby, we can save the time and we can involve the students more in activities in our classroom, like 55 minutes or 1 hour session is there. We can involve much activities and other presentations and other other case studies. We can involve them more in that. We can find time for that. So we have to use the digital platforms properly. We can record our classroom, send to class sessions, and we can send to the students. Thereby, we can save the time also, and the students will also actively participate in everything. So we have to use incorporate the digitalization and online learning in our teaching methods. And one of my suggestion is we have to include business analytics as the main paper in all the 4 semesters. Now, what is the practice is just the students are learning the what are the some basics about the business analytics only. That also too in the semester 3 at the end of the year, semester 3 or semester 4, it is like that. But my suggestion is we have to include business analytics in all the semesters, like first semester, second semester, third semester, and fourth semester. The students should learn business analytics. We have to include this paper in our curriculum. Uh, Now paper is there, but the students are learning only the basic things because the digital knowledge is very important nowadays. Like they should know how to do the Power BI, blockchain, uh, because whatever the specialization or whatever the designations they will have, they have to do all the softwares. They should be familiar with all the softwares. So we have to give more importance to the business analytics paper. Thereby, the students, they will learn about the advanced Microsoft Excel. Many students are very weak in that. What one of the challenge facing by the candidates are less knowledge about the digital world. They don't know how to use the software and all. So we have to equip the students with softwares and all. There is no need to study the basic paper of IT, information technology. That is what the practice I'm seeing in tier 3 institutes. Some IT papers are there, and that is too basic. There is no need of that. So we have to eliminate that paper, and we have to include business analytics from the first semester onwards. And at the end of the semester or at the end of the year, the student will learn enough digital, enough softwares and all. So that is one thing we have to implement in our system. And the third trend is, that is a challenge we are facing nowadays, the soft skills. When the students, they will learn properly, they learn all the theory, all the concepts and all, but when they go to the interview, they cannot crack that interview. Within that 10 minutes, they have to crack that job interview, right? But many students, they fail in that because of the lack of the soft skills. Many students told to me that, ma'am, I know everything, but at that time, madam, I cannot speak. So why? Because I am very nervous, or words I cannot speak properly, but I know the answer. So all these concerns are there because of the lack of the soft skills. The students are not, or the institutes or the educators are not focusing on the soft skills properly. So as I told you, this MBA is or management professions is a different profession or different course when compared to the other subjects. It need a lot of soft skills. So the student, in order to crack a job interview properly, they need proper communication skill that we have to groom during these 2 years. So we educators can do that when we focus heavily on the communication, presentation skills, and other soft skills. We can make the students to equip all this without any failure. And another trend is emotional intelligence. That is very important nowadays. Many many surveys shows that those who having like 58% of the professionals are success because of the emotional intelligence. And another survey found that 90% of the top performers, they score high emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence is a trending concept nowadays. The recruiters, they are focusing more on emotional intelligence of the candidates, whether they can do with, whether they can interact with others properly, whether they can handle their emotions properly, are they self-aware about themselves, what about their social skills, are they empathetic, because all these skills are needed in the industry. Then only a person can survive in that corporate world. So emotional intelligence is very important. When if you compare, if you take IQ, emotional EQ is important. Yes, of course, IQ is important, but EQ is more important in order to survive in the corporate world. How they are motivating others. What about their motivation, self-motivation, self-awareness, self-discipline, other social skills, compassion, all this comes under the emotional intelligence. So we can include the social emotional learning concept in our classrooms. SEL is another trending topic nowadays. How we can implement social emotional learning in the classrooms, SEL concept, cell concept, SEL, cell concept in our classroom, and how we can make the classroom more productive and efficient. So that is another, it is a vast topic. Nowadays, educators are more focusing on that cell concept, social emotional learning concept. Thereby, we can make the classrooms more effective and productive. So soft skills, emotional intelligence, that is trend number 3. We have to focus, we have to incorporate this in our classrooms, and we have to groom the children, the students in that way. Thereby, they will not face much problem in their future career. We are moving to trend number 4. As you know, trend number 4 is corporate social responsibility, sustainability and social responsibility. What do you mean by sustainable? We know that sustainable means how we are using the things properly for the future generations. That is sustainability. Sustainability plays an important role in the corporate world now, and also how the sustainability, what I said is how we are protecting the environment, how we are socially responsible, how we are economically responsible, how we are using the resources. All this comes under the sustainability. So we have to incorporate more sustainable work projects in our classroom. And corporate social responsibility, that is another CSR. We can include courses like circular economy. We can include focus more on green marketing, green HRM. We can encourage the students to become ecopreneur. Ecopreneur means entrepreneurship, right? Environmental entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurs. We have to encourage the students to become social entrepreneurs, ecopreneurs. So we have to guide them properly how to do that. We can include courses like circular economy and green HRM, green marketing. And also another thing is we can do CSR projects with the students, right? CSR projects in the sense you can also, educators, faculty members can uh, uh, what involved in the CSR activities with the students. Like you can give topics like we can suggest topics like entrepreneurship development program for underprivileged women, right? So the objective of that program is empower the underprivileged women by providing we are providing training. We can provide mentorship, how to do the funding and all. So you can involve the students in such activities. Like you can conduct the entrepreneurship, faculty members and the students, they can conduct entrepreneurship workshops. Also, you can conduct training sessions, provide guidance or provide mentorship to the participants there, underprivileged women, right? So in that way, we can involve in CSR activities. The students, they will assist you in while when you do the training and all, they will assist you. They will provide support in business plan development. So in that way, we can engage the students in CSR activities. And also many CSR activities we can do, like another interesting CSR activities, financial literacy program for the rural communities, right? So the main objective of that program or that particular activity is how we are providing guidance to improve the financial literacy among the rural communities, how we are enabling them to make informed financial decisions. So we can, that is all, this is not a big deal. We can do that. We can do financial literacy program for the communities in the rural areas. So students will also be a part of that. So in that way, we can conduct a number of CSR activities. Like you can assign the students community service project work, right? That is another one. Provide. You can also tell the students to provide to do the career development and placement support to underprivileged youth. So all these are the CSR activities, and you will also gain knowledge, and student will also learn there, and we are also contributing to the society. So a number of CSR activities are there. So actively involved in the CSR project work and all. Students also encourage the students to tie up with you, guide the students properly, and they will also learn, and you will also get the benefit. So CSR is another trend uh, in the management education. So we talked about 4 trends. That is, one first trend is, can anyone say what is the first trend? Can anyone type in the chat box? The first trend is, can anyone? Yes, the first trend is experiential learning. The second trend is digitalization and online learning. The third trend is soft skills and emotional intelligence. We have to focus more on soft skills and emotional intelligence. The fourth trend is CSR. It's very important. Many companies nowadays are more in the CSR activities. So we can equip the students in that area also. We can involve the students in the CSR activities, and we also be a part of that. That is trend number 4. So these are the 4 trends we can implement in the education system, management education system. This is my perspective. During the discussions time, we can discuss more about the trends, whatever the ideas and opinions you have, we will come into that. And I told you the one of the challenges, main challenges facing by the today's management institutes are international accreditation. That is very important. So we have to we have to focus more on the international accreditation, because it is very much required for the global visibility, right? Uh, India is growing economically, socially, everything. India is growing, and many opportunities are there and will come. Global companies will be here. So our doubt is whether our candidates, that means our students, or we can say that the candidates, are able to lead this global team. That is a question. Yes, of course, few are there. Few are there. But what about rest of the students or rest of the candidates? We have to equip the students in that way to lead the global team. That is all how we are implementing all these trends in our classroom. I hope we can equip the students in that way. We have to tune the students in that way to lead the global team, because career opportunities are more. As I told you, there is no limitations there. Career opportunities are more, but the students are not fit into that. That is what I heard from the industrial experts. The students are not fit into that. After hiring the professionals in the sense MBA candidates, they are giving training. They are giving training to the students. And what the HR, were so many friends, they whatever the placement officers, whatever they said is HRs or the company is struggling because the candidates are not up to the mark. So they cannot meet that industry need. That is the main problem facing. So as I told you, all the management institutes, especially tier 3, is facing the quality issues, facing the visibility issues, and also when we take all the management institutes, they are facing the international accreditation also. That is very important for the global visibility because of the lack of the international accreditation. What is happening is many talent uh, students, they are going abroad and they will not come back, right? So we are losing such talents because of these problems. And another one, my suggestion is see NIRF ranking. When it comes to the business schools, as per my perspective, it is different. What is the importance of NIRF ranking to business schools? Is there any need? As per my perspective, NIRF is heavily focusing on research. So while coming to the business schools or management institutes, then the faculty will focus more on research. Of course, research is important, but NIRF ranking is mainly focusing on the research output. So when the faculties are running behind the research work, how can they implement all this what trends in the classroom? That is difficult. So there is a mismatch between the uh, soft skills and the research work, right? The students in the classroom, they don't need that much research work. They need the skills. So there is a gap between the skills and the research work. When the faculties are investing more time on the research work, they are behind the paper publications and all. So the students, there is no benefit to the students. That is my opinion. That's what I observed. So NIRF ranking is not uh, I'm not thinking in that way. And ranking is uh, not for the business schools. That is my perspective. We need the business schools need a specific ranking. So thereby we can close that gap. NIRF ranking mainly focus on research, and I think again perception and the quality, right? If there are more inputs, you can share during the discussions. So that is that is what I observed. That's my perspective. You can come with your perspective also. And another one is, as one of the participant told, the quality of the faculty. That is very important. Management institutes will focus more on the quality of the faculty. Now, what we are seeing is 20% of the faculty have industrial experience. That also we cannot find in the institutes. All are purely from the academic side. So, and they are more focusing on, as I told you, they're more focusing on the research work and all. So we have to balance the faculty. Research perspective faculty should be there. Industrial experts should be there. And the other faculty members, like those who can train the students in the soft skills and all, they also will be there. So in that way, we have to balance the faculty members. Then only we will get the quality output. And another concern is the stakeholders. They have to check whether the curriculum is aligned with the industry or not. So we have to update the curriculum according to the industry needs. For that, we need industrial experts. We need that industry tie-ups. We have to focus more on that. We have to send the students for the internship, project work and all. There we need the industrial tie-up. That is what one problem we faced, I observed when I was worked in the colleges. because of the less number or there is no industrial tie-up, the students, they have to find out the internship, or the faculties, they have to help the students to find the internship or a company to do the project work and all. Because of this reason, the colleges, they have to tie up more with companies and industries, thereby the students will get the benefit. So these are some of the observations I have, and now you can come with your perspective and all. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Smita Scheinman,
Thank you.
for enlightening session that you have put your insight into the management education and its future trends. It's very truly thought-provoking session as we talk about emotional intelligence and the importance of upgrading the skills of the faculty and so many things related to the requirement of the current market. So now we'll move on to our Q&A session. Participants, please continue sharing your questions in the chat box. Meanwhile, I'm having some questions, couple of questions, so we'll start with it.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah. So my first question is, ma'am, that how has digital transformation reshaped management education, and what can institution do to stay ahead? Because there are a lot of competitions in between tier two, tier three institutions, as many of the faculty says that there is a issue in admissions. So how they can cope up with the this digital transformation?
Yeah, first one is infrastructure, sir. So the colleges should make sure that they are properly equipped with the digital technology and all that should be provided by the colleges. And as I told you, in order to equip the students in the digital world, we have to include more papers or courses in that, apart from the management courses. Like from the first semester onwards, we have to include business analytics paper, and we have to give more focus on the softwares and all. So that is one way we can handle that.
Yeah. So with this question only, because when I'm teaching here at Symbiosis to the students, so yeah, my
Mhm.
previous experience also, the students, those who are going for the management program, they are not that much techno savvy. They are from commerce, arts background. Those who are appearing for the management. So as you said that the AI or like analytics, business analytics courses should be there. So for learning business analytics, the students needs to understand the basic programming like C, Python,
Yeah.
or SQL. So what is your opinion that how the students can learn, those who don't have any technical background, or how faculty, those who are not from technical background, they can upskill their skills to teach the student?
Yeah, one thing we can, for the faculty members, we have to go for the collaboration. We have to call the industrial experts or experts in that area. Even we can find from other colleges also. The faculty problem we can sort out it in that way. Because see, when someone is coming and teaching me business analytics, it is very difficult for me to learn. Be open, because I'm not that much technically interested person, but I'm learning. My weak area is I'm very weak in the technical skills, but I'm improving and I'm learning because we have to do right. So in that way, we can train the faculty members. Apart from that, we can call experts from the other courses. Like usually I have seen that the business analytics paper, they are handling by the faculty members from data science or computer science, MCAs and all. So in that way, we can handle that issue, and we have to equip the students. We have to make sure that, as you told, there is no background of technical knowledge of the students. We have to teach them from the basic. So for that, we can conduct extra sessions for such students. We have to find out the students who are weak in that, and we can conduct extra sessions for such students. In that way, we can solve that problem. Uh, I hope.
Yeah. Yes. We are moving now. We'll just talk about the experiential learning and innovation in the pedagogy. So if you see that lots of pedagogy that are used in classroom sessions, like mostly in management education, we use case-based approach to bring an practical essence into the classroom environment, that student can gain detailed insight or practical insight about the particular problem. So here, how the new innovative pedagogy like flipped classroom or digital simulation, like simulation is more popular amongst the management, but their tools or the softwares are so high cost that tier 3 institutes can't bear, as you talk about the infrastructure also. So
Yes.
can you just put on your insight about such type of issues that institute facing to buy the softwares like simulation softwares, and how the faculty can use innovative pedagogy to with the help of AI and different tools to upgrade the skill of the student.
Yeah, I'm coming to the second question, like faculty. Again, we have to train the faculty members. That is the only solution for that. Uh, we don't know how, we have to find out then again the experts in the, that experts. Like, we cannot train all the faculty members. It is not possible. Sometimes it will not work. So we have to find out who is expert in that, and we can who have the expert and who have the interest in learning. So in that way, we can take the faculty, find out the faculty who are expert in that, and we can assign that work to those faculty members. One solution is there. And coming to the funding, like uh, the infrastructure, colleges do not have enough fund. That we have to, I don't have the answer for that, because we have to again look into the funding schemes of the government and all. I'm not able to answer that, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, the last question that I want to ask you, ma'am, on behalf of participant, that the role of interdisciplinary studies in management education. So, how you are see this?
Yeah, that is good. Interdisciplinary approach. That is, suppose the same thing. If we take business analytics, that is an interdisciplinary approach, right? We are teaching the students a different subject. So interdisciplinary approach is very much important in the field of management education.
Uh, is there any question from participant? Can please request them to put in a chat box. Yeah, no questions. Uh, Priya ma'am, can we take a permission to close this program?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. As we come to the end of this insightful session, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Dr. Smita Shine ma'am for sharing her expert and perspective on evolving landscape of management education. Your thought and on emerging trends, technological advancement, and experiential learning strategies have provided immense value to our audience. I would also like to extend my thanks to Mr. Sudesh Sharma sir, President AIMS, all the board members of AIMS and the AIMS Secretariat, and most importantly, our wonderful participants for their active engagement and thoughtful questions. Your presence made this session truly interactive and enriching. Reminder that the feedback form link is now available in the chat box, and already it is put. You can just fill that feedback form to ensure you to submit the form to receive your certificate. And we encourage you to stay connected with AIMS for much more such informative sessions. Do check out our upcoming events that foster leadership and innovation in the management education. Thank you once again and have a great day ahead.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.